God knows your heart. He knows our thoughts, he knows our will. For in this life we all we set our marks for our goals, and then we start down the road. With so many rivers to cross, with so many chances for getting lost. For we can only see what our eyes behold. Beyond that, only God knows. And he's more than willing to share with you. Help you believe in what you do. The Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, I present to you God's foundation. A message from God to help mankind. A ruler for the heart and a guidance for the mind. So read your Bible every day. For narrow is the road and straight is the way. Graduation time is finally here. You have finally finished your training year. And now it's time to take another step. Now aren't you just proud of yourself? For the day you have been waiting for has finally come. Now aren't you even proud of what you have done? I'd like to say congratulations and wish you good luck in your chosen vocation. Just try and be good at what you do. And make a good life forever. Jobs today are hard to find. It keeps you worried all the time. So the economic system has got you beat. With your head hanging low, got you walking the street. But hey, friend, here's an idea. If you want a good job, you gotta have a skill. Because being broke is a tough situation. But if you want a good job, learn a vocation. Dropping out of school because you had enough sure is a poor way of giving up. Now you're on the street and you're feeling blue, laying around with nothing to do, just hoping and waiting for a chance to come through. You talk with someone to ease the pain, but they only listen with pity and shame. So the economic blues has got you down, but it's still not too late to turn around. Get back in school and get an education, and stand up and be counted on graduation. For believing is just like being blind, searching for that something that's hard to find. It can make you feel so insecure when you say you believe and you're really not sure. If you say you can't, you won't receive. Only faith will make you believe.
Our next speaker this morning will be Miss Brenda Moore. She's our hotel motel instructor here in Hamlet. Thank you. Good morning, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'd like to address you about a subject, or if you will, an issue that we all deal with in every walk of life, students and people as a whole. I hear my students and all the instructors hear their students, and we hear people as a whole say, all I want out of life is to be somebody. If I were just somebody, then life would have a purpose. If I could only be a doctor, a lawyer, a manager, and the list goes on and on. If only my dreams were to come true. Today you are somebody. The mere fact that you're sitting in this graduation proclaims to your classmates, instructors, the community, and the world that you are somebody. You are here, you are, and you can be successful throughout all your endeavors in life if you'll just try. The road and the ladders to accomplishing those dreams may be long and bumpy. However, don't give up. Hang on to those dreams and continue to be a success. I'd like to share with you something that I use a lot when I want to give up. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a failure turns about when we might have won had we stuck it out. Don't give up though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. When things seem worse, don't you dare quit. May God bless you.
Our next speaker this morning will be Ms. Helen Fields with the CNA class.
Good morning. First, I want to start by saying congratulations. Some of you don't know me, and some of you do. I'm Mrs. Fields. I'm a nursing instructor from the fire facility. I want to say to you, I know it wasn't easy for some of you getting to this point, but the important thing is that you made it. Some of you will make this a stopping point, and others won't. But I want to encourage all of you to continue. Education isn't something that's given to you. It's something you earn. Whether it be a skill in nursing, data entry, office skills, or whatever, it's not given to you. But in the end, through all the aggravation, disappointment, days of being upset, it's worth it. The skill that you have acquired is something that will benefit you in many ways. For some of you, it's the opportunity to be a part of a new and different workforce. For others, it's a stepping stone. But what I want to tell you is not to let this be a stopping point, but a beginning point. Don't let this be where you stop, but let it be where you begin. You're never too old or too young to learn. I want to encourage you again to continue. Education is worth it. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker will be our office skills instructor here at Hanley. Her name is Ms. Bernadette Witherspoon.
Good morning, graduates, family, and friends. Today is the first day of your life. Can you hear me without the mic in the back? No. 6 months ago, graduates, you came to whatever facility, a vocational training center. You decided that you wanted to go into a field. You either went in nursing, data entry, office skills, sales, hotel, motel, or bookkeeping. You also at that time decided if you were going to be a winner or a whiner. Some of your classmates didn't make it this far. They're not graduating. They're not sitting here with you today. They're the whiners. The difference in them and you, you're a winner. If you spell the word winner out and spell the word whiner out, there's an H in there. There are two classes of people in the world, the winners and the whiners. The winners are the ones that take an opportunity and build on it. They take the heartaches, they take the pain, and they take the good times. The whiners want to blame somebody for not making it. They want to say if I had a better education, or if I finished high school, I could do this. If I could read, I could do this. If I had a better spouse, because maybe they're having home problems, I could get to school. But see, the winner got to school no matter what. The winner also takes everything and makes it a break. It makes it something that's going to be, they want to be somebody. And they take that break or opportunity and like I said, build on it. That's what you all did. You stayed here, you stuck it out for 6 whole months, no matter what. So, you became a success. Now you don't stop here. You continue. You go on, you find yourself a job. Some of you already have jobs. Congratulations. Some of you are looking. Don't give up. It's not going to be easy. Competition is out there. You have taken every problem and made it into an opportunity. Only your thoughts have taken that opportunity and given you benefits or your difficulties. I watched a movie last month that Patty Duke was in, and a sentence that really stood out with me, that stayed with me, not the bell, was that a nun along her way, she wanted to be a pilot, so she joined the Army. She had a lot of problems at home. Her husband didn't want her to be there. Her children didn't understand. But she wanted to be this pilot. She met this nun, and the nun told her, God didn't put you here to make you happy. He put you here so that you make your own happiness. Congratulations to all the graduates. And remember that today is the first day of your life. You've got a new beginning. God bless you all.
Thank you, Ms. Witherspoon. This time I'd like to announce our graduate speakers. Our first one from Office Skills class is Sylvia Fly.
Good morning. On behalf of the graduating class of Office Skills and Word Processing, we'd like to express our thanks and gratitude to the staff and our instructors for the 6 months we have attended Vocational Training Center. The skills we've learned will always be stepping stones for the future. Through our learning, we have found that our potentials as productive human beings are not limited. The sky is the limit, because I think we found that big break. The big break. This is a brief reading I like to quote that I think will sum up just how our graduating class feels. Today, the potential possibilities of mankind are unlimited. We have a greater opportunity for advancement in various skills, but some have chosen to neglect the duties that our destinies demand. But others of us have chosen learning institutions, such as the Vocational Training Center, in order to develop a positive attitude and practical knowledge of a certain field. What will we do with this attitude, this knowledge? The big break qualified professionals ready to aid in the functions of today's society. We have something to offer the world ourselves. We are this world's tomorrow. Will our rule be stern and professional, or laxdacious and slang? I will be stern and be professional in my quest. The world offers much. What do you want? Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia. Our next speaker is from bookkeeping class, and his name is James Edwards.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and staff. I'm James Edwards, Ulysses Martin, Lisa McKenzie. You know, we graduated out of bookkeeping, which wasn't easy, but it wasn't hard. We set our mind to it. We thought about what we want to do. We started with more people, but I guess you can find out for yourself that everybody ain't got what it takes. It takes skills, patience, and I guess patience is a virtue, because you wait long enough, good things will come to you. And I waited long enough, 26 years old, and I think that's long enough. Y'all waited any longer to graduate or attend school, I'll probably be an old man, so I figured about that time. Took 6 months out to complete a course, and now I'm ready, and
Guess I can make the best out of it. Y'all make some difference. First time I ever talked in front of them. I guess that's all I got to say.
So I thought that was just fine, Mr. Edwards. Okay. Our next speaker for this morning is from Data Entry, and her name is Phyllis Young.
Hi, my name is Rochelle Holloway. Mrs. Young was unable to be with us today, but they told me to get up here and tell the truth. I have no rehearsed speech, but I'm going to tell it to you like it is, all right? Hey, it was rough. When you get my age, it gets rough, honey. But hey, I hung in there, and I'm proud. I have nothing else to say, but may God bless you all, and I thank all my teachers.
Our next speaker is also from Data Entry, and I hope he's here. His name is Josiah Dobson.
Thank you. February the 7th, 1986. It was rough. In fact, sometimes it was more than rough. But it was a long time coming. Days of learning, the coming of an understanding of yourself, a time of making up your mind to be the best you can possibly be, to prove to yourself that whatever you start, you can finish. These are the things that separate the winners from the losers, the weak from the strong, the doers and the non-doers. As adults and young adults, there are certain things that are expected of you without asking. To be responsible for what you say and do, to respect one another, and to be realistic about yourself and your goals in life. Your life cycle is a system. Just as the growing up of a child, as the body grows, the mind too must grow, if the body is to survive. Opportunities are never lost. If you fail to grasp them, someone else will. In some point of your life, you have to come face to face with the truth, to remember the past, to make plans for the future, and to accept the present by preparing for tomorrow, by doing well today. So at this time, I would like to thank the following instructors, Mrs. Alexander, Ms. Brush, Ms. Catlett, and a very special thank you and goodbye to Ms. Kim Saunders, who is without question a credit to her profession. And to the unsung hero and her staff, Mrs. Barbara Rowley, and her infield, Mr. Martinez and Ms. Barbara Scott, some of the people who never get the opportunity to be in charge of a great body of people, of different peoples, it's not easy. It's not an easy job. And in closing, I would like to say, may the force of your dreams and your understanding of them always be with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is from the CNA class, and her name is Lily Haynes.
Good morning. I'd first like to give honor to God, to the staff, to all of the graduates today, to my co-worker, singer, Hope Sitting. I'm telling you, my heart is overwhelmed this morning. But I like to speak to the young folks, not to myself. I'm the oldest one, I think, in my class. Don't ask for my age, none of your business. And I want to say to all of you, especially to the young folks, I have a young son standing out there, I can tell his age. But I'm on up the road. I want to give credit to Mrs. Fields, my teacher, who was so patient. Many times I went to her, I said, Mrs. Fields, I could not make it. I can't make it. She said, yes, you can, Lily. I said, well, I'm glad you got the confidence because I don't have it. And I like to also say to the young folks, as they were saying, don't stop here. Keep on keeping on. I'm 51, proud of it today. I can step, I can run, I can swim, I can do whatever. Don't stop here. The Lord blessed me to raise 5 grown children. I'm glad about that today. Don't stop here. Keep on keeping on. It doesn't matter what kind of job you've got. It's how well that you do your job. Before I yield the floor, I'd like to give a special thanks to Mrs. Fields, who really stood behind me, pushed me. If it wasn't for you, would have given up. And I'd like to also thank my son, and a special thanks to my husband. Will you stand? Don't stand long, because the ladies might start looking at you. Oh, yeah, they might. So I'd like to say to you again, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now what do you do?
We knew that was okay. Our next speaker is from Office Skills class, and her name is Lillian Turner.
Good morning. I'd just like to say congratulations to my fellow students. Because it was hard, I'm telling you. There was a million mornings I want to lay in that bed. You know, but I had to get up because I knew what I wanted. And I know that I got a long way to go. And this is only the beginning. We're closing one door and we're opening another. And I'm telling you, I'm happy. I'd like to thank our teachers, our instructors, because they were, God knows that my instructor, she had to put up with a lot of things from me. A lot of times I felt that I couldn't do it. She was there to talk to me and help me and give me material to keep me going. And I appreciate that in her, because she's a loving person. And students, nobody talks about students. When I came here, I was alone. And I think because of me, it took me about a month to get to know some of the students in our class. And that's the greatest thing there is, because, I mean, you can come and you can learn anything you want to learn. But life is nothing without people to share it with. And you need that. So, I got a poem here by Edgar Guest, and it kind of says what we all are saying today. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but he would have chuckled replying, maybe it couldn't, but he wouldn't be one to say so until he tried. So he buckled right in with a bit of a grin on his face. And if he worried, he hid it. He started to sing as he tackled the things that couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, you'll never do that, at least no one ever has. But he took off his coat and he took off his hat, and the first thing we knew, he'd begun. With the lift of his chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quitting, he started to sing as he tackled the things that couldn't be done, and he did it. There are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you all, one by one, the dangers that wait to a step. Just take off your coat and go to it. Just start to sing as you tackle the things that cannot be done. And you do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Turner. Our last graduate speaker this morning is from retail sales, and her name, I think, is Tinga Atkins.
Wow, you're talking about getting paranoid. Okay, I had a speech all planned out and ready to be said, but after hearing so many good speeches this morning, I think everything was said already, don't you? But I would just like to put in special thanks to all of the instructors that I have had. Because being in retail sales, I have had more instructors than I should have had. I'd also like to send out special thanks to my mother and my family and friends, and they are here. Hello, everybody. Sitting in the graduation in the blue cap and gown, it was some people in the retail sales classes that said they wish they could have spoke. Well, I have the opportunity, and I don't know what to say. Thank you, and good luck to everybody in the future. And hey, we're gonna make it, ain't that right?
I'd like to say a special thank you to all of our graduate speakers. They did a terrific job, didn't they? And now, Miss Barbara Riley is going to hand out our Perfect Attendance Award.
Good morning. As the director of the facility, it always does me good when I can see 15 students graduating that made it here every day on time for 6 months. Because you, family, now the students know the excuses that we hear. The family has no idea. So when I've got people that can make it 6 months, I know it can be done. Just like the song says, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Okay? What I'd like to do is call up all the perfect attendance people, give them their plaques, and then we can applaud for them all at one time. Gwendolyn Bobo, Jesse Bond, Lily Haynes, Derek Jenkins, Carolyn Mann, Rochelle Mosley, Andrea Smith. Okay, this one's got me stuck. If they're in the audience, please help me with this name. Diaco. Is she here or he here? Yeah, he. Diaco, how do you pronounce your last name?
Wrong from Chica.
Diaco, how do you pronounce your last name? Wong Tong Chi? Barbara Tate? Janice Brown? Gwendolyn Daniels? Josiah Dobson? Hope Gaines? Shirley Graham? And Terry Simmons. Hey, let's give them all good hands. Y'all notice that there's always an abundance of women?
Yeah.
Can women tell time?
That's all it goes there.
Artria Smith, she's not here. She's perfect attendance and she's not here for graduation. I know she's working, right? All right. With this, I'm going to hand the mic back to the MC, and thank you all.
We'd like to start handing out your diplomas. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, out of respect for the other classmates, please remain seated until everyone receives their diploma. Don't stand up in the middle. You receive your original diploma when you turn in your cap and gown. Okay, when we call your name, your sales instructor, your CNA instructor, whoever it might be, will be giving you your pen and your diploma. Then come over and stand over here for a full picture for everyone. Stay up here until everyone gets here. Okay? Okay, and I apologize if I mispronounce your name. For certified nurses assistants, Vanessa Barnes. Veronica Butler. Gwendolyn Bobo.
Come on, child. Get out of my way.
Jessie Gahn. Sheila Cherry. Gwendolyn Daniels. Hope Gaines. Lily Haynes. Favela Holmes. Derek Jenkins. Herb Jones. Mary Jones. Sybil Jones. Margaret Kennedy. Linda Kennel. Carolyn Mann. Rachel Mosley. Pearlie Pearson. Rosetta Ricks. Celeste Ricks. Sharon Rogers. Artria Smith. Maynetta Stewart. Barbara Tate. Shelby Turner. Vienco. I'm not even going to try it. Vienco. Angela Wade. Carla Williams. Darlene Yarbrough.
Okay, where you can see me now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, good. One last time.
That cutie pie. That's getting better.
Okay, please have a seat. Ms. Witherspoon is going to help me with the computer data entry operators. Lucinda Anderson. Yvonne Bond. Janice Brown. Michelle Brown. Anita Buchanan. Cassia Buchanan. Donna Carr. Janice Davis. Shirley Davis. Josiah Dobson. Sharon Gleason. Shirley Graham. Rochelle Holloway. Quinell Landers. Erlis McGee. Lorraine Murray. Patricia Murray. Carolyn Reed. Annette Robinson. Terry Simmons. Mary Young and Phyllis Young.
Closer with this camera, I'm gonna be up there on the stage. If I get any closer with this thing, I'm gonna be up there.
Ladies and back. Third girl. I can't see it on. Like that.
Popcorn.
More time.
Now we'd like to introduce our office skills class, starting with Lois Boyd, Deborah Braxton, Margaret Clifton, Sylvia Fly, Ellen Gray, Nancy Harden, Troy Hick, Pamela Hobson, Vivian Johnson, Renata Jones, Karen Moore, Riola Robinson, Helen Roan, Laura Lee Simpson, Arlene Stewart, Lillian Turner, and Sheila Williams.
We adjust the camera by her. Get them in a little tighter. You ain't lying.
Oh, you go straight, man. Turn straight.
Oh my.
We have one student today graduating from hotel motel hospitality industry, Bruce Atkins. Mr. Benson is going to help hand out diplomas here for sales and retail merchandising. Tinja Akins.
And we know the family's there.
Michael Barnett. Cynthia Cotton.
Whoa.
Penny Dixon.
Some rough looking mama.
Michelle Flowers. Maverick Patton. James Ivory. Alan Johnson.
Break his arm.
Sandra Jones. Michelle Pridgett. Diane Smith.
Tighten it up a little bit.
Mr. Philip Watts from bookkeeping will be handing out the bookkeeping diplomas this morning. We're going to start with James Edwards. Ulysses Martin. Lisa McKinney. Ansel Williams.
Yeah.
right. I'd like to take this time to thank all of our guest speakers, all of our instructors, and all of our graduate speakers did a great job this morning. And I'd like to thank the parents and the families and the friends that came to support them. And I just want to congratulate all of the February 7th graduates. Thanks. One more thing, there's cake and punch in the back of the room. Good afternoon. Sorry for the delay, but we wanted to make sure all the graduates were here. We don't want anybody to miss their own graduation. I'd like to welcome you to the February 7th, 1986 graduation. I'd like to congratulate the graduates. Give yourself a hand. Come on. My name is Miss Fowler. I'm from the placement office on Jefferson and Columbia. And I'll just be facilitating and introducing the speakers today. Our first speaker is Brother Ralph.
First of all, most of you might already know Brother Ralph and what I do. I told you earlier, that's why I'm going to do something a little different. Just so for a little surprise, I just want to do a little short version of a song I composed called Walk. And if you feel the rhythm of the spirit, you know, you can pitch in, you know. Matter of fact, I would like your participation. We're going to try something here. I would like for you all to just kind of put your hands together with me. Come on, let's get some rhythm on. We're going to have a time at the joint in a few minutes. Just to get you in the feeling. You know how it is. All right. Now, the words is going to put you in the mood. Walking. Say it with me. Walking. And once again. Walking. Okay. Some of you say a little louder than others. Walking. Like this. Okay. Walking. Come on with me. Walking. Walking down this road. There we go. Come on. Walking. Walking down. Would you say, imagine yourself walking down the road to success, okay? All right, here we go again. Walking. Walking down this road. Come on now. Walking. Walking down this road. All right, now we got the idea of the song. Okay, I'm going to say how we're going to do when we put it to music. And this is going to be brief because I got to say some poems too now. I can say something about those graduates. You know. Every time somebody graduates, it just makes me feel right proud. So at this time, I'm going to come to you with a song I composed called Walking Down This Road. insight on some of the real problems we experience within ourselves, with a strong desire to inspire them to search for the truth. And right now, I just want to talk about the importance of education. You see, jobs today are hard. It keeps you worried all the time. So the economic system has got to be with your head hanging low, got you walking the street. Well, hey, my friend, here's an idea. You want a good job, you gotta have a skill. Because being broke is a tough situation. But if you want a good job, learn a vocation. Dropping out of school because you had enough sure is a poor way of giving up. Now you're on the streets and you're feeling blue, just laying around with nothing to do, hoping and waiting for a chance to come through. You talk with someone to ease the pain, but they only listen with pity and shame. So the economic blues has got you down, but it's not too late to turn around. Get back in school and get an education. Stand up and be counted on graduation. Graduation time is finally here. You have finally finished your training year. And now it's time to take another step. Now aren't you just proud of yourself? For the day you have been waiting for has finally come. Now aren't you even proud of what you have done? I'd like to say congratulations and wish you good luck in your chosen vocation. Just try and be good at what you do, and may the good life forever shine on you. And I'd like to close by saying, our lives depends on what we believe, not what we want and what we need. And all it takes is a matter of time for someone to come and change our minds. For believing is just like being blind, searching for that something that's hard to find. It can make you feel so insecure when you say you believe and you're really not sure. If you say you can, you won't receive. Only faith will make you believe. Give yourself a hand. And here's to our staff. Here's to the staff whom we give great respect for the time they have shared, teaching with care, have made them wonderfully blessed. And each day makes them better than the day before. And may the Lord keep blessing our instructors from this day and forevermore. All right, so let's get on with the good stuff. I'm through, y'all. Good luck, and I love you.
Thank you, Brother Ralph. He's going to have a hard trouble following this one. Our next speaker is from Sales, Retail Merchandising, George Michael Vincent.
All right.
Well, Miss Fallon was right. Brother Ralph is a hard act to follow. No question about it. Yeah, I could give you a little dance.
Oh, no.
I don't think this building is set up for earthquakes, so. You know, it's about 2,000 years ago in a country called Greece, in a city called Athens, there was a fellow sitting around over there by the name of Plato. And one of his students approached him and said, you know, Plato, I'm having a rough time. I don't know what's going on. I can't seem to get a job. I can't seem to get my act together. And Plato looked at him and said, son, a man who knows not the world knows not his place in it. So get out there and learn something, will you? Well, the student took Plato's advice and listened to him very carefully and started attending school regularly and finally graduated, and that fellow's name was Aristotle. And Aristotle saw clearly through what Plato had told him that he could start thinking in terms of what the possibilities of life was instead of the impossibilities. And the graduates we have here today have basically followed the same trail that Aristotle did in learning something that is going to do a great deal of benefit for the rest of their lives. We all hope. And each and every one of you can start thinking about the possibilities of what's to come instead of the impossibilities of what's to come. So I want to congratulate you, and I also want to congratulate the people on this side of the room who have supported you and have put up with you doing homework, hopefully till late in the night, at least sometimes. Isn't that right? Struggling through those tests and racking your brains, and finally you've come to this point, and you've accomplished something that you started out to do. Myself as a staff member, I'm proud of each and every one of you. Running across you in the hallway and seeing you and your efforts, it makes me proud, and it makes each and every one of us proud each time we have one of these functions. Thank you very much, and the very best of luck to you in the future.
Our next speaker is Miss Brenda Moore, Hotel Motel.
Thank you and good afternoon, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'd like to talk about or address you about a subject, or if you will, an issue that we deal with in life, and that being our dreams. The one dream that I hear from students and from people as a whole is that I just want to be somebody. If I could only be somebody, then my life will have a purpose. If I could only be a doctor, a lawyer, a manager, and the list goes on and on. If only my dreams were to come true. Graduates, today you are somebody. One of your dreams has come true. The mere fact that you are here participating in this graduation exercise proclaims to your classmates, your families, your instructors, and the community that you are somebody. You are and can be successful in life and the other endeavors that you may strive for. The roads and the ladders to accomplishing those dreams may be long and bumpy. However, don't give up. Hang on to your dreams and continue to be successful. I'd like to share something with you that I use from time to time when the road gets bumpy. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, when you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its turns and twists, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a failure turns about when we might have won had we stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near, even though it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. When things seem worse, don't you dare quit. God bless each one of you.
Our next speaker is Miss Helen Fields, LPN, CNA instructor.
Good evening. First, I want to start by saying congratulations. And some of you know me, some of you don't. I'm Mrs. Fields. I'm an LPN instructor. I'm in the fire facility. I want to start by saying I know it wasn't easy for some of you getting to this point. I know it was hard for some of you, very difficult. But the important thing is that you made it. Some of you will make this a stopping point and others won't. But I want to encourage all of you to continue. Education isn't something that's given to you. It's something you earn. Whether it be a skill in data entry, office skills, nursing, whatever, it's not given to you. But in the end, through all the aggravation, disappointment, the days of being upset, don't you think it's worth it? A skill a skill that you have acquired is something that will benefit you in many ways. For some of you, it will be part of a new and different workforce, a stepping stone for those who wish to go forth. I want to say again, don't let this be a stopping point, but let it be a beginning point. Don't let this be where you stop, but where you begin. I want to encourage all of you to continue. Education isn't easy, but it is worth it. So I want to say congratulations, thank you, I'm proud of you.
Our next speaker is Ms. Bernadette Witherspoon, Office Skills Instructor.
Good afternoon, graduates, congratulations, family and friends, staff. Today is the first day of your life. 6 months ago, you walked in one of VTC's facilities to take a course. You made up in your mind that you were going to succeed. Today, you are a winner. There's a difference between a winner and a whiner. You spell out the words, there's an H in whiner. There's not one in winner. Well, the whiner wants to blame people for all their errors, for all their problems, for all the obstacles that are in their way. They never want to stop and stand back and look at themselves. But you as a winner, look at what's going on. You take that block or obstacle, and you made it a stepping stone. You moved it out of the way. You stuck out 6 hard months. Not one day was easy. Many a day you wanted to stay in the bed. But you came in here through thick and thin. So you are a winner. Be proud of yourself. All of us have problems. You take those problems and you can make them into opportunities. When you make them into opportunities, they become benefits. Your benefit is you're getting a certificate or a diploma today. You can go out and you can show this with your resume and you can get a job. Now you take that benefit and you add on to it and you move up wherever you decide to work. Your family is here and they're proud of you. I am proud of you. Last month there was a movie on and Patty Duke was in it. She wanted to be an airplane pilot. She went in the Army and her family and so forth, she had problems at home. Her children didn't understand why she couldn't be there, why mommy had to be away. Her husband couldn't understand. She didn't have time to be with him when he wanted her to be there. Well, she stuck it out. She went through a lot of changes also. She had her coach, or whatever they call him, her instructor. They didn't understand why a woman wanted to fly a plane or a helicopter. Well, that was her goal. She met a nun along the way. And the sentence that stood out the most to me through that whole movie was what this nun told her. She told her, God put you here to be happy. You make your own happiness. And that's what you've done today. Congratulations, good luck, God bless you all.
Guys having a good time? Good. Here comes one of the best parts for us, because we get to hear you guys get up here and talk. Our first speaker is Judith Hill, Office Skills.
Good afternoon. In behalf of the Office Skill Word Processing, I would like to say congratulations to all of us. I am proud to be one of the last 5 out of 25 that started with us to be here. I would like to thank the Office Skill teachers for their support, understanding, and friendship. Thank you.
Lois Daniels, data entry.
Our speaker could not be with us today for personal reasons, I suppose, but I'll say a few words for her and on behalf of the Data Interclassroom Fiber. It was sort of hard of us starting out because most of the people in our class were older, and some of them didn't get a chance to finish high school, and this was like a beginning for them. For me, it's like a second chance, you know, and I like to say to those of you who this is also a first beginning, I think this is a greater congratulations to you. And to the teachers that helped us along the way, I like to say thank you and congratulations to everybody.
Tracy Bass, bookkeeping.
Good afternoon, faculty, friends. Can you hear me? Good afternoon, faculty, friends, and all graduate students. I'm Tracy Bass, and I would like to say that it's been a hard 6 months. It's been very hard. And our class started with 20 people, now it's only 3 that's graduated. And I'd like to say, may God bless you, and have a nice day.
It's not easy as it looks getting up here and talking. Wardell Lee, Hotel Motel.
Come on, Wardell.
Hello, thank everybody for being here today. How y'all doing? Good afternoon. Congratulations for being here.
Thank you, Wardell. Herb Jones, CNA. James Davis, office skills.
Good afternoon. My name is James Davis. I'm office skills. My problem will be sticking under 5 minutes. I'd like to say to the graduating students with my class, thank you for the opportunity, for my opportunity to speak. We all attended the BCT with one purpose in mind, the same goal. And that was job security, whether it was through financial means or better education, we had a goal in mind. But everything didn't quite work out as well for all of us as you know, we expected it would. Some of us thought we'd get the best grade. Some of us thought we'd walk out of here with a job. Some thought we'd get hired up here, you know. Everything didn't work as well for us as we thought it would. But it doesn't mean that any of us are any less smarter or any dumber than the other. Now, I have outlined a few rules that I believe will help us to, on our search. In the words of the great Dr. Martin Luther King, on the road to success, sometimes you have to say to yourself, I am somebody. It's not easy. No. However, I believe, yes, confidence does play a part on the road to success. But I must warn that one can only have confidence in what one knows one can do. You don't have confidence in inability. If you are a good speaker, then you have the confidence in your ability to speak. If you are a good lover, you have confidence in your ability to love. It's just that simple. So one only has confidence in what one knows one can do. Therefore, what confidence comes in is education. If you want, I don't believe that because the world is overpopulated, that I cannot succeed. I don't believe that there is anyone here that doesn't have the ability to succeed. We came here and we spent 6 hard months. Yes, I stayed up at night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes didn't get no sleep. And I know I made some good grades. That's right, and I know it paid off. And it's not going to stop here from me. So if you got any sense, what you'll do from here is you'll go on and get yourself a better education. You'll get serious about life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, James. Sherry Mitchell, CNA.
Congratulations to all the February graduates. I'd like to thank my stepmother, Loretta, for helping me find these dresses today. I'd like to thank my son, not driving crazy on this bike. And Miss Kay for putting up with my stuff. Thank you.
Now we're going to have Angela Mitchell, date entry instructor, singing Sometime.
Ride the whole wide world laughs at you. They don't seem to understand, but the time will come when the table's turned, and you're gonna have the winning hand. But sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you wanna cry. Sometimes you let a fool you try to be a little stronger, and you can win, and everything is gonna be yours. Thank you. She's shaking. I'm telling you, I saw her back here. Thank you, Angela. That was wonderful. Thanks. Now comes a special part of the program where we present the perfect attendance, and Miss Riley, the director of Handling Facility, will be doing that.
Good afternoon, everybody. I again would like to welcome everyone to the graduation, offer my congratulations to the graduates, and agree with you. It has been hard. Okay? This is a very, very special time because as the director, it's very, very great to know that you can finally, give awards away to people that have done their very best. We have 9 perfect attendance this afternoon. That means that 9 people among these graduates were here every day on time for 6 months. Now, those of you who know these graduates know the excuses that I have heard over the 6 months. So when I give these awards away, what I'd like to do is call everybody up here, give them their plaques, and then we can applaud for them all at once. Helen Morrow, Robert Perry, Kendall Holmes, Marcel Powell, Emmanuel Riley, Anthony Atkins, Pamela Black, Christella Tanksley, and Jadine Vickens. Okay, now we can give them all a good round of applause. I'm going to turn it back over to Ms. Fowler. Congratulations. I know you all got spots on your walls for that, right? Now comes the time you've all been waiting for. We're going to hand out the diplomas and the pins. To hand out the diplomas and pins to certified nurses assistant is Miss Field. Anthony Atkins.
You're on candid camera.
Lester Black. Once you receive your diploma, if you'd have a move to the right so we can get a class picture when it's over. Tangela Brimham. Willie Bell Brown.
sorry if I say your name wrong, but some of these names. Jesse Camper. Joe Eccles. Here's Deborah Harris. Laura Jones. Sharon Macon. Arthur McKinney. Helen Morrow. Dennis Perkins. Sharon Mitchell. LaWanda Rice. Daruna Scott. Jareen Smith.
I just love it when people stand right in front of the fucking camera.
Wilbia Turner. Eugene Pickens. Gloria Watts. Lucille Young. Let's give a big round of applause to certified nurses assistants. Congratulations. Computer data entry operators, office skills, typing, word processing. Miss Witherspoon will be handing out your diplomas. Lois Barge. Pamela Black. Kathleen Burke. Beverly Coleman. Lois Daniels. Dorothy Harris. Gail Lee. David Lester. Pamela Laurie. Norris Mabel. Angela Mitchell. Let's give a big hand of applause for computer data entry operators.
Oh, look at the yellow crying out.
Beverly Cole. James Davis. Karen DeMeyers. Lisa Hall. Eunice Hill. Brenda Long. Bernice McCoy. Lisa Norris. Patricia Parnell. Lavonder Peterson. Christella Tanksley. Georgia Ward. Let's give a big hand of applause to all the skills typing word processors.
Good morning.
Okay, ready? 2, 3, good. Okay.
Sales and retail merchandising, Mr. Vincent will be handing out those diplomas. Benary Allen. Rosalind Clayton.
Oh, well.
Willie Ward.
All right, Willie.
1 out of 3 ain't bad. Mr. Watts will be handing out bookkeeping accounting clerk. Troy C. Bass. Mary Campbell. Linda Clark.
No, Linda Clark. No, Linda Clark.
Sherry Cobb.
No, Sherry Cobb.
Kendall Holmes. Brian McComb. Robert Perry. give a big round of applause to bookkeeping accounting clerk.
Right here. Good.
Miss Moore will be hitting on hotel, motel, hospitality industry. Earl Bedford.
The human beatbox.
Vincent Brown. Rita Holmes. Marcia Humphrey. Maggie King. Wardell Lee. Marcel Powell. Emmanuel Riley. Everybody looks so scared when they walk up here. You've been waiting 6 months for this. Frederick Ruffin. Whoops, that one. Jeffrey Robinson. Jimmy Sipple. I'm sorry. It's Jimmy Sample. Fiona Smith. Let's give a big hand of applause for Hotel Motel Hospitality. Let's give all the graduates a big round of applause. Again, we'd like to congratulate all of you and wish you all the best luck in whatever road you choose to take, be it education or job. And we'd like to tell you to have a safe, fun time tonight. Be safe. Congratulations.
that would like to have an individual photograph taken, we'll do so for the next 10 or 15 minutes. Just come in the blue.
Give yourself a hand. I didn't say bow. My name is Miss Fowler, and I'm the placement person at Columbia's Jefferson facility, and I'll be introducing the speakers today. I'd like to also welcome the guests and family that came out today. Our first speaker is Mr. Brian Montgomery, Admissions.
I don't think I'm going to need the speaker. Can everybody hear me?
No.
Okay, I'll try to speak up then. What I'd like to talk to you people today about is winners and winning. Can't hear.
Jameson, kill the music.
Okay, what I'd like to talk to you about today is winners and winning. Now, you probably guessed that these are the winners right here. Okay? Could someone turn the music off? Somebody? Somewhere?
Chill out.
Listen, the door in the back. Okay. Now, as I said, these people over here are the winners. Okay? Now, what do winners do? Winners win. And they continuously win. Now, what that means is
The Home Depot, the only national home improvement store to carry Anderson, the most preferred name in windows and patio doors. And the time to add new light to your home is clearly now. Get no payments, no interest for 12 months on any Anderson purchase of $2.99 or more with your Home Depot consumer credit card. With Anderson and a little know-how.
impossible. At those times, that's when you sit back and say, wait a minute, I'm a winner. I can do this, and I know you can. The reason why I know you can, if you couldn't, you wouldn't be here. Just think, when you started 6 months ago, think how many people came in with you. Now take a look around and see how many people are going out with you. You people are the winners. And you're going to continue to win, because winning is fun. When you go in on those jobs, you're going to win. You know, I don't care, you're going to win. When a promotion comes up because you are winning, sit back and think about it. Don't be afraid of that promotion or that step up. Why? That's right, because you're winners. Because you're winners. Take that promotion. Take it and keep going up. I expect in the next 5 to 6 years that some of you right there are going to be running or managing hotels. I expect to see some LPNs, RNs, and possibly a doctor out of here. And I'd like some free medical help too from time to time. I expect to see some people starting right in here as office skills and coming up in 5 to 6 years running those offices. And I know you can do it. Why? Because you wouldn't be here right now if you couldn't do it. And I don't want one of you to ever think, I can't do it. Think back right now. Right here. You know you can do it. You can do it. Because you win it. That's right. Why? Because you win it. And we all know that. The guests over here, don't we know that they're winners? Yeah. We know it. Don't we know that they're winners? Say it loud. What we got here is a whole room full of winners. And remember one thing. Live to win and win to live. All right, thank you.
Our next speaker is Miss Scale Sales.
I'm going to make this very short and sweet because I'm bored. First of all, I want all the graduates to pat each other on the back. Okay. months, right? But you're not through. No, you don't have to report to BTC Monday morning. Don't worry. But you're not through because now you have to go out in the job world and you have to succeed there. And the three things that you have to remember is the three keys to success. And that's enthusiasm, desire, and attitude. And once you have all three of those, I know each and every one of you can succeed. Okay? And it makes me feel wonderful to know that I am part of this. So I want to say to each and every one of you, you have my best wishes and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Scales. Our next speaker is Ms. Robinson, data entry.
I was going to say good afternoon, graduates, but I changed that. Good afternoon, winners. All right. I am pleased by the request of the students to be here today as a teacher representative. My heart swells with pride to know that I took part in their accomplishments as vocational training center. Speaking of accomplishments, I would like to congratulate one student in particular, but I prefer to remain anonymous, and he knows who he is. As of phase 1, his instructor requested him to bring up his terminal. He literally brought his terminal up and handed it to his instructor. They gave him 6 months to bring his terminal up correctly. His phase 6 final exam was bringing up his terminal. He passed it, and he's here with us today. Seriously, this student and all the students that are here today should be congratulated, for now they have made an accomplishment toward their goals. In whatever career they may decide to choose, I thank them all for supporting me. As an instructor, I was a new kid on the block. I wish them the best in their careers. In closing, I would like to say something to the winners that my mother used to say to me as I grew. To thine own self, teacher, and it will follow as the night and day. Thou canst be false to anyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Robinson. Our next speaker is Ms. Cave, CNA instructor.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Can you hear me in the back? I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you everyone for coming, for helping the students through the long 6 months that it took them to reach their goal. It was hard. It was hard for me. It was hard for the instructors. It was hard for the children and the students, but now they've made it. This is your day. I want to say a speech, but a little poem, but it would take so much time. But I'm going to say it anyway. This is really directed to the nurses, but it can apply to anyone. And I couldn't leave it on my bulletin board. What do you see, nurse? What do you see? Are you thinking when you look at me? A crabby old woman, not very wise, uncertain of habit, with faraway eyes, who dribble her food and makes no reply. When you say in a loud voice, I do wish you'd try. Who seems not to notice the things that you do and forever is losing a stocking or shoe. Who unresisting or not, lets you do as you will, with bathing and feeding the long day to fill. Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you see? Then open your eyes, nurse. You're not looking at me. I'll tell you what you see. As I sit here so still, as I move at your bidding, as I eat at your will, I'm a small child of 10 with a father and mother, brother and sister who loves one another, a young girl of 16 with wings on her feet, dreaming that soon her lover she'll meet, a bride soon of 20, my heart gives a leap, remembering the vows that I promised to keep. At 25 now, I have young of my own who needs me to build a secure, happy home. A woman of 30, my young now grow fast, bound together with tears that should last. At 40, my young son has gone and grown, but my man's beside me.
Oops.
No, darling, At 25 now, I have young of my own who needs me to build a secure, happy home. A woman of 30, my young now grow fast, bound together with ties that should last. At 40, my young sons have grown and gone, but my man's beside me to see that I don't mourn. At 40, once more, babies play round my knee. Again, we know children, my loved one and me. Dark days upon me, my husband is dead. I look at the future, I shudder with dread. For my younger still are rearing young of their own. I think of the years that the love that I've known. I'm an old woman now, and nature is cruel. 'Tis her jest to make an old age look like me. Look like a fool. I'm almost finished. Hold on. The body, it crumbles, breaks, and figures depart. There is a stone where I once had a heart, but inside this old carcass a young girl still dwells, and now again my battered heart swells. I remember the joy, I remember the pain. And I'm loving and living life all over again. I think of the years, all too few, all gone too fast, and accept the fact that nothing can last. So open your eyes, nurse, open and see, not a crabby old woman. Look close and see me. I say this poem for the nurses because you're going to go out there and take care of elderly people, young people. I just want you to remember that they, too, at one time was once young. They had children. Think about your parents. Try to be patient. Do the things that we have taught you at VTC. You are skilled, you are qualified, you have a job. You can get a job. You can go any place and work. You're independent. You set your goal, you've met it. Don't stop there. Nursing is a continuous learning field. Go forth and do all you can. Don't let your brain go to waste. Congratulations. Enjoy the day, all of you, and I'll meet you at the back after everyone gets their picture taken and diploma. Good luck and thank you.
Now comes one of the best part, the graduate speakers. So everybody starts shaking in their shoes. Our first graduate speaker is Clifford Wilson and Beverly Fulton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I don't do like I did on my 15-minute presentation so I can hear you. Okay. I say I hope I don't do like I did on my 15-minute presentation. I hope the Lord give me strength to say what I got to say. This is my moral support. You're supposed to be up here helping me out. Okay. I've been out of school for 20 years. And okay. I've been out of school 20 years. I felt that I should have been at home with my kids, but while I was out at home with my kids and raising them, I was missing something because I never got to graduate from high school. So I went in 1983 and I got my GED. And I came to vocational training to get a class like atmosphere where I could go to college. And I have learned a lot. And I have also told my children it ain't every day that their mother could be out of school for 20 years and make better grades than they make in school. Their mother made yes pluses and everything. So I hope by the time they get their next report card, they have some pretty good grades. You know, and I'm going out here starting Monday. I got the 3 keys to success. And I know the Lord gave this year to me. I don't get no job by the last of March. I'm going to college.
Well said, Ma'am. Okay, before I start my speech, I'd like to thank some of my instructors and some of my classmates. First of all, I'd like to thank Ms. Rosalind White, one of my sales instructors. She's not here right now with us today, although I wish she could be. I'd like to thank Ms. Scales here for support through the 6 months. And most of all, I'd like to thank my brother Vince, who couldn't be here today with me. He's always by my side, but I got Vail up here beside me. And I really like to say it's been fun, you know, challenging, meeting new people, having fun, learning different things about sales and retail. And right now I miss it in a way, you know, because I done grown to the people that I got to know, and now I'm not with them anymore, so I got to go on out here and face life, which I've been doing already. But in closing, I'd like to say I'm happy for all the graduates here, although, you know, we from different schools and different classes, but I'm glad y'all here with me today, just like y'all right up here by my side. And good luck to everybody, and I'm glad that everybody came out for their support and everything. So thank you, and have a nice evening.
Our next speakers are Shirley Douglas and Elvira Davis, data entry.
Okay. I'd like to say I'm very nervous, so you have to bear with me. I, Shirley Douglas, came to this school with a strong willing to learn, and that's what I did. I learned to operate a computer. Surely I had a few distractions on the way, but what strong black young person does not? I did not come to be the best. I did not go to the best school in the world. I did not even graduate. That made me no more or less woman than the one who did. I continued to pursue education. I received my GED from Federal Sullivan, where I learned up with nursing aid. From there, I came to vocation training. This school have helped many of people in the past, and hopefully will do the same in the future. A lot of successful people can look back and say, thank you to this school. I myself will usually want, I have learned skill and found, and I have learned skills and found talking to my peers so that they have too. So I would just like to thank everybody who gave me the vote and courage I needed. To the teachers who put up with me in my moments of craziness, thank you. To my niece who inspired me every steps of the way, thank you. To all my friends I met here, and hold your head up high and put what to use you have learned. And remember always, Shirley Douglas. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say a little short something, not very much. First of all, I'd like to say a thank you to the administrative staff of the Vocational Training Center for putting together what I think is an excellent program. And also to the teaching staff, who sometimes gave 110% and insisted that we achieved as much as we possibly could out of what they had to offer us. And sometimes they had to do that in spite of us, you know? And also, I'd like to say thank you to my fellow classmates who made the 6 months at Vocational Training Center actually fun. And I guess what I really want to say is that the knowledge and the experience that we gained at the Vocational Training Center will be instrumental as we pursue our endeavors in the future, whatever they may be. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Randall Duncan Wilson, Retail Sales.
Thank you. As Mrs. Fowler said, my name is Randall Wilson, and I'm from the Columbia site. As we all know, today is our day of recognition, and I would like to take a minute now to recognize the people who helped us attain the goal that we set for ourselves 6 months ago, our instructors, namely the instructors at the Columbia site in the sales department, Mr. Dennis Whitaker, Mrs. Josie Scales, advanced instructor Mr. Kevin Sargentson, and Miss Rosalind Wright, who was my instructor for the 6 months that I was at Vocational Training Center attaining my goal. And I'd like to say that we are all winners, and thank you.
Our next speaker is Eugene Hill, Retail Sales. Not here. Okay. Our next speaker, Vita Hayes, CNA.
I would like to say good afternoon to everyone. And on behalf of the CNA students at Medical College where we did our clinical. When I was younger, I thought that older adults were just castaways in an unimportant generation, not thinking that in a few sunrises, or should I say, we will be what some folks call old folks. Our dedication to loving and sharing with the patients at our clinical site have made us more appreciative of our own lives and have filled our hearts with a passionate and humane attitude. And we have displayed this by our dedication to hard work and determination to finish this program. I would like to give special thanks to Sharitha Thomas in her absence for her tolerance of us and her guidance. Also, special thanks to Ms. Rowley and faculty. But last but least, congratulations to all the students, the winners.
Donald Shaw, Data Entry.
I don't have too much to say up here, though. I really didn't make up a speech or nothing. I'm just happy to say that I made it through here. And I'm not going to plan on stopping right here either. That's all I have to say.
Larry Gines, CNA.
I'd like to say hello to everybody. I'd like to say welcome to the ladies and gentlemen here, and the teachers and the staffs and the students of Vocational Training School. We welcome you to our graduation. This is an occasion in our lives that make the future more outstanding and rewarding for the further advancements. Since this great moment of achievement is for my classmates and I, Joanne, Hill, Sharon, Brian, and Vita Hayes, and Daisy West and Cynthia here. I'd like to, thank all my teachers, Miss Mueller, Weingardner, Miss Metz, Miss Cage, for being so cooperative. They were very good instructors, instructed enough to share their experience and being patient enough to make everyone learn before they left here. We're glad to be part of a more constructive environment for everybody. I'd like to thank Miss Riley for being on time, with us very much and taking consideration and understanding to put together such a great team of very constructive people. I like to say on the outset of my capability and all of my standards that I've perceived since I've been here, that anything the mind of man can conceive, it shall achieve. Thank you.
Kim Fowler, data entry.
Welcome all staff members, fellow students and relatives. My name is Kim Fowler. I represent the vocational training data entry class. I have learned a lot from this data entry class. I feel my fellow students have also been inspired by this course. I also hope that all of us will further our education in the computer field. I would like to give thanks to Miss Alexander, Miss Sanders, Miss Brush, Miss Catlin, and also to Miss Rowley for being such outstanding teachers. Thank you.
Our next speaker are Valhern Hotel Motel.
Some of y'all may already know that I am Brother Ralph Pope, and I'm going to make this short.
Amen.
It's going to take a long time because it's going to be talking about time. I think you all listen. You see, time is a great asset as to how we live our lives. Depends on how we use it when the time arrives. Time waits for no man, but life must go on. Though life is but a moment, we're here and then we gone. Time can move so slow and cause much grief and pain, but we mustn't give up hope, for soon time will change. Time can go so fast and leave us far behind. Like lightning, it will pass, and no time we will find. But there's a time in our lives that keeps us at a pace. And if we use it wisely, we're sure to win the race. And now it's time for graduation. We have finally finished our training vocation. It is also time to take another step. Now, aren't you just proud of yourself? For the day you have been waiting for has finally come. Now, aren't you even proud of what you have done? I'd like to say congratulations and wish you good luck in your chosen vocation. Just try and be good at what you do, and may the good light forever shine on you.
We ain't finished yet.
I think I better sit down. Well, I'm going to say one more. You see, jobs today are hard to find. It keeps you worried all the time. So the economic system has got you beat, with your head hanging low, got you walking the street. Well, hey, my friend, here's an idea. If you want a good job, you gotta have a skill. Because being broke is a tough situation. But if you want a good job, learn a vocation. Dropping out of school because you had enough sure is a poor way of giving up. Now you're on the streets and you're feeling blue, laying around with nothing to do, just hoping and waiting for a chance to come through. You talk with someone to ease the pain,
but they only listen with pity and shame. Get back in school and get an education. To stand up and be counted on graduation. And last, I'd like to say, before I say that, I'd like to acknowledge my mother, who's been a great support, and I'm glad that she came out. She's also is a pastor of a sanctified church called Holy Temple Church of God. You can stop in anytime. We're located 5469 Genevieve. If you want to hear some more good poetry, you can come on by and let Brother Ralph inspire you. Last, I would like to say, our lives depends on what we believe, not what we want and what we need. And all it takes is a matter of time for someone to come and change our minds. For believing is just like being blind, searching for that something that's hard to find. If you say you can't, you won't receive. For only faith will make you believe. Congratulations, and I love you.
Thank you, Brother Ralph. Our next speaker is Lois Washington Bookkeeping. Louise.
I would like to say she made a mistake. I'm in hotel motel. Congratulations, all y'all. First of all, I would like to say I thank all my instructors, Miss Wilson, Mr. Wrigley, and Mr. Missile, and also Judy and Marion of job placement. Yeah. I didn't have no speech to say. I'm rather nervous up here. Well, I'm doing my best, I guess. Well, I don't have too much to say, but congratulations, everybody, and I wish y'all luck.
We have two additional speakers added onto the program. Kim Milton, CNA.
Good evening. I have a few words of appreciation. First, let me thank Ms. Johnson for her every effort in helping me to understand the importance of health. Because of her sharing her knowledge in this field, I have now found faith within myself. Second, I want to thank Ms. Self for her assistance in the laboratory setting, where lessons was learned that won't be soon forgotten. Third, thanks to Ms. Moeller, who's a fine instructor and a preparer of any test, who showed me that the impossible can be made possible just by putting forth your best. Fourth, thanks to the staff at the Tower Village for the experience of on-the-job training, because now I know what I want to do in life. Excuse me, I'm kind of nervous. As I look at my goals, I can see myself gaining. And last but not least of all, to all my fellow students and graduates, I truly hope that after this course, you can all better your own situations. Therefore, to everyone who is and has been involved with the Vocational Training Center, I give to you these few words of appreciation. God bless you all and good luck.
Maxine Crawford, CNA.
Good evening to everyone. To our Mistress of Ceremonies and our guest speaker, and our follower, Mrs. Rowley, and all the faculty at VCT, and follower graduates. Would the CNAs please stand on the AM and PM classes? I think they all do deserve a good hand. Okay. To Mrs. Cage, would you please stand? Mrs. Weingartner, would you please come forward? Mrs. Weintraut, Mrs. Bowler, who's not here, and Mrs. Thomas and Mrs. Moeller, and Mrs. P and Mrs. Blackaby. Those were our teachers who put great strive in what they did in order to teach us for what they knew. I wish to thank each and every one of them, and especially you, Mrs. Cage, because I remember on one of your pieces of paper, you asked me, was I intending on being an LPN? I have signed up for that course, and I will be taking it. Thanks very much for encouraging all of us. We thank you for your time well spent with us. Thank you.
That's it. Let's give a big hand of applause to all our speakers. Now comes the Perfect Attendance Awards. These are awarded to people that have showed up every day for school for the last 6 months, and they really need to be recommended for the support that they get from their family and friends to make them be here every day for 6 months. We have a red Granada license plate. It's RH2224 blocking some other cars. They need to move it. Red Granada. Okay. So we're going to call the Perfect Attendance Award people up here, and we'd like them to step to the right so we can get a picture of them with their awards. Catherine Gladney. And Arian Martin. Maxine Elder. Marilyn Watts. Sherry Davis. She's not here? Oh, she's here, okay. Joe Boyd. Beverly Fulton. Charles Hutton. Darlene Scott. Tracy Wilson. Daryl Smith. And Tracy Hurd. Let's give them a big hand of applause.
Smile, Bear.
Turn us just around.
Now the time you guys been all waiting for. We'd like to ask you all to remain seated once you receive your diploma to give the courtesy and respect to the other ones that have to go down. This is a long line of people. Ms. Cage will be handing out the certified nurse assistants diplomas and pins. Cornine Anderson. Regina Abishon. Kathy Bailey. Sandra Bolden. Yvette Boykin. Patricia Brent.
Talk about blocking out the sun.
Deborah Brown. Renee Brown. Deborah Buckner. Angela Kayon. Judith Cornell. Jean Crawford. There's a black Buick, license plates AYY373, blocking the school bus. I need to move it, please. Glenda Davis. Marcia Edwards. Maxine Elder. Rosetta Gates. Mary Gines. Belinda Geistan.
You don't want to rent in front of the damn camera.
Catherine Gladney. Edwino Grisby. Angeles Harris. Vita Hayes. Hey, Vita. Cynthia Hill. Joanne Hill. Karen Hinton. Charlie Howard. Nelda January. Charlene King. Sharon Lawson. Hey, hey. Arthel Mack, Neri Martin, Yvette McHenry, Kim Milton, Elaine Moore, Gloria Nolan, Chandra Nolan, Valerie Pointer, Betty Ralph, Valerie Ralph, Sandra Ramsey, Johnny Sanders, Darlene Scott, Byron Stewart, James Stone, Terry Thompson, Deborah Tomlin, Sheila Vanderford, Marilyn Watts, Daisy West, Phyllis White, Donna Whitworth, Selena Williams, Bessie Wilson, Stephanie Woods, we're going to get a class picture now. Is Joel here? Wait a minute, slow down.
Why don't you get out the way?
Shirley Connor. Willie Connor. Paula Crawford. Michael Crockett. Stephanie Cunningham. Elvira Davis. Shirley Douglas. Kimberly Fowler. Deborah Gleason. Roderick Green. Roderick here.
Well, step it up, bro.
Laura Harris. Laura. Yay, Laura. Come on, Laura Harris. Is it? Oh, that's wait, is it spelled wrong? Zach Howard. Peter Hunt. Tracy Hurd.
Ignorant ass motherfucker.
Linda Jones.
Screw you.
to introduce the computer data entry operators. Doris Evans. Doris here? Okay. There might be, yeah. Kevin Fleming. Joseph Foster. Janelle Fowler. Beverly Fulton. Felicia Gray. Janice Henderson. Carol Holmes. Arlene Rogers. Robert Scott. Alex Smith. Rita Smith. Randall Wilson. Clifford Winston. Walter Winston.
Way to go, lady.
I'd like to introduce our sales and retail merchandisers. Deidre Terry. Sandra Laws. I'd like to introduce our bookkeeping accounting clerk. Nicola Barnes. The camera. Janet Barnett. Robert Brownlee. Courtney Connors. Dorothy here now. Cornelius Quinton. Odell Ellis. Charles Farmer.
copy for the school.
Annie Finn.
This is turning out to be
George Gibson. Sheila Gilbert. Clarence Graham. Rhonda Harris. Donna Harvey.
perfect. There you got that.
Maureen Hawkins.
Woman.
Arbel Hearn.
This is getting.
Oh,
Why is this woman standing in front of the camera?
Charles Hutton. Melvin Jones.
I'm going to refocus this time.
Robert Jones. Antoinette Cage.
Hoo-ha, hoo-ha,
Keith
hoo-ha.
Kemp.
I ain't gonna survive this day.
Can you please keep the center aisle open so the graduates can walk up it, please?
Just said that a long time ago.
Johnny Kidd. Kim Lampkin. Bobby Law. Rose Lingard. Wait a minute, look at the camera. Leroy Martin. Wilma Martin. Please keep the center aisle open so the graduates can walk up it. Thank you. Elaine Moffitt.
Man, get the